Okay, so there's actually a shit ton of oil in there, so I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I don't think I need to add any. Okay, so about this level is where the... Okay, I'm not gonna add any more. That top level, guys, is not yet soaked in, so... Whoops. Raise that up a bit. I'm gonna have to light it lower. Is it gonna start for me now? Put this cap on. There she goes. Ow. I left the towel and stuff out here. I'll show you that. It is hanging on a trailer that's under the tiny house. This is the landlord's. I got my towels hanging to dry off. Paper towels drying off from the disaster we had here. So we'll flip you over. I'm gonna raise up our... We're almost to the oil level there, guys, so we'll get things going here in a minute. I'll let that burn right down to the oil. Once the oil starts going, we should be in business. Now it's starting to smoke. You guys see that? Here, I'll tilt you up. It's smoking, so I got it too high. So I'm going to drop it down. That's what you're supposed to do when, you know, it gets smoky. You drop the wick down into the liquid a bit more. And we're just going to wait and see now. It should be getting into the oil part of the wick. So, yeah. Lots of heat produced off of that thing. That's crazy. The flame is slowly dying, so I don't know exactly how the hell this is supposed to... Bring it up some more. The wick shouldn't be being eaten up that quickly, though. That's the thing. Uh-oh, here's another carpenter ant. Bastard. So they're coming in this area. Okay, now it's smoking again. So I will drop this down. This paraffin, or the smoke off this thing, should disrupt the carpenter ants, from what Stu's saying. He recommends lamp oil, but I'm guessing when I burn this stuff, it should pretty much do the same thing. Though I'm going to get the real lamp oil for this. And this is just an experiment to see if these work as alternatives. But I'm gonna climb up in here, guys. Handy dandy handle. Move you guys over here. You watch this for me while I get rid of the flammable stuff. Ooh, that's not good. It's dropped down quite a bit, hasn't it? I'm doing this near the door in case I gotta throw this thing out. This should not be burning this fast though, guys. So obviously something's gone wrong with the oil absorbing into the onto the unit. But thankfully I do have those extra wicks that I bought on clearance, so I have to try those out. See, it shouldn't be really doing this. See how I have to adjust this all the time? That should not happen. The wick should, the oil in here should keep feeding it. And now it's smoking again a bit. Well, there's a science to these things. We'll get it figured out here. That way most of the fumes can go out the door too. The wind's kind of drying it out, so I can see it moving there. I'm gonna let it go all the way down and see, hopefully it doesn't fall into the oil. It might, I won't adjust the wick this time, guys, in case, because this time it should be getting that oil. This thing should run for hours and hours and hours off of oil. So what it's doing right now, it's probably not the best oil to use. There it goes, it's dropping down. So if it's probably going to put itself out. Well, maybe that oil is not the best stuff to use for this. There's a ton of it in there though. It's not like that's the issue at all. But I'll keep this guy going near the door. And, whoops. Yeah, I love just hearing the nature just around us. This camera picks it up too. Hear all the birds and bugs and everything like that. It's holding an ember now, but it's pathetic. That's still hot enough to cook on though. Oh yeah. That top part, this part up here, she's warm, boy. You could rig something up to cook or boil water on top of that, for sure. Oh, we got bees exploring the tiny house. You'd think they wouldn't like the smell of this thing going. Wonder if I should adjust the wick again. It's just gonna eat it up though. Oh. Then I'm gonna try the water tanks again. Fun, fun. I lifted it up a bit just to see what's gonna happen. I bet that glass gets pretty warm too. Yep. So it's kind of interesting how this is not working out for me. But I guess it's going to be one of those days. Oh, it's out. It just put itself out. See all the smoke? Maybe. Yeah, you'll see it a little bit. So cool. I'm going to leave that sitting near the door for the meantime, and then we're gonna it looks like it's gonna be safe now. There's a little tiny embers in there, but that's piss all. So I'll move this guy over here, and then we're gonna go check out what I'm gonna do on those water tanks. So be back.